Hey, what's up, Libra? Welcome to the Awakened Vision. Nice to see you guys here. Thank you for joining me here. All right, so this is your um, new energy update. All right, so this is part two. Okay, if you haven't already seen part one, go ahead and check it out. Okay, important information there. Okay, but this is kind of like a continuation from that. Okay, but there will most likely be new information for you. Okay, and it could definitely be um, pertaining to something, besides part one. All right, but we'll get into your reading and see what it is concerning. Okay, all right, so just as a recap for part one, all right, intuitive messages that I had for you is the urge that you're feeling. Okay, so Libra, there's something that you have been feeling for a moment. All right, but a urge is kind of like something that's, you know, um, kind of like propelling you. Okay, propelling you towards a certain way, direction. Okay, it's kind of like once you find, okay, because I'm actually seeing kind of like a compass in my mind, all right, which could be your intuition, could be your intuition, all right, or your inner child. Okay, it's kind of like now you've aligned with your inner child, so that's propelling you towards this direction, all right. You probably was not aware of it originally. Okay, we'll get something with my intuit cards and my subconscious cards before we start with tarot to see if it's tapping into any of that. All right. We won't go too deep. We'll just scratch the surface. All right. But we'll see. Okay. But the urge that you're feeling, you've connected with your inner child. Okay. You've aligned with it. Okay. And now you're being propelled towards that direction. I also had something about graffiti on the walls and also up in the club. Okay. Didn't really get much on the intuitive messages for part two. All right. But the card that I did get for you is the Three of Swords. All right. So that is your energy. Also got something about, in about a week. Okay. Libra. So I'm hearing, give something a week. It will be all okay. Okay. No more than a week. And I'm getting it will fly by fast. Okay. But I'm also getting that everything that needs to be endured, you will endure it. You will still feel it, but I'm getting that it will fly by. Okay. So once you get to, a week from now, you will feel as though everything was a breeze. Okay. I'm also getting the time 6:46 p.m. and children. Okay. I do believe that in the part one, I was mentioning something about a birth. Okay. So for some of you all, you could have children already and you're receiving another child. Okay. It's in line with your will. Okay, it's in alignment to have more children. Okay, um, or I'm getting, it's in alignment to actually involve more children. All right, so involve more children. Okay, or involve individuals that are, more expressive than passive, is what I'm getting. Okay, so individuals that express themselves in a childlike manner, it's something about involving that. Okay, but for the Air Clan, I got opposites of the coin. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with my Intuit cards and see what we get from that. Hopefully you guys can hear okay. Hopefully, the lighting's okay. You know, I'm in the process of, purchasing new light support and sound support. Okay, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and get through this message, all right? So the reading will last approximately 15 to 22 minutes. So hopefully you guys stay through the end, all right, so that you can gain much needed seeds, all right? So what do we have for Libra at this time, please? Intuitive messages. We have third house. Okay, we have spiral season and we have sunstone. All right. So I just kind of like bended my third house card, but the house of communication, where Gemini comfortably resides in. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely be in the education. Okay, you could definitely be a educator. Okay, um, or you can be in your third year in something. Okay, so you can either be the professor, you can be the instructor, you could be the teacher, okay, or you are the one who is being instructed at this moment to preparing, for a teaching role, okay, or a profession. All right. But it seems as though you kind of like are, you're feeling a little dizzy, okay, or you're feeling like you are retracing steps, okay, you're going around and around and around, okay, but there is still this central focus, or there's still this center here where you meet. You meet at the center, okay? So I'm getting for those that have found it rather difficult to take in what you've um, gathered and express it, in your way, okay? I'm getting that in a week it will be simpler, okay? Or you will find a simpler way to express something, okay? Because it seems as though you've probably been gathering a lot of pieces to the puzzle, a lot of information, and you've been delivering it in the way that you've been receiving it, okay? So it might be a little difficult for others to digest, which in turn is making you feel as though maybe you're not expressing or explaining your way in a certain explaining yourself in a certain manner, okay, to get across in an effective way, okay? So you might feel as though you might not be delivering a message appropriately. So this is also tying into the reading I did before part 1, I believe so. But I'm getting give it a week, okay? So that can definitely be pertaining to a report that you're delivering. You're delivering a report, okay? So you can be up in front of the class, giving a speech or delivering something, and everyone's faces, it seems as though they're not interested, or they're not getting it, or they can't, retain the information, okay, that you've attained, okay? So you see that? You've attained information and individuals, and you're trying to get other individuals to retain it, okay? Not necessarily so that they can, be parrots, okay? Or for you to be a parrot. But this is also going into springtime, all right? So the birth, the creation, okay? So this is actually planting the seeds so that, or preparing the soil, preparing the ground to plant the seeds so that something can actually multiply, or there can be production, all right? So it's almost like you're trying to start off small so that you can actually have a bigger performance, all right, or so that there can be this major production here. All right, so that could definitely be theater. All right, so let's get a little bit on your subconscious and city. For Libra at this time, what do we have? Dealing with their subconscious. Pertaining to this message here, please. So like I said, involving more children, involving presenting something in a way where it's enjoyable by children, okay, or individuals that are in their childlike mentality, spirit, okay. So think about that, but there's something that needs to be realized, okay, or recognized in the 16 possessions. Can't truly recall the other zodiac that received this, but 16 possessions. And then you have 47, awakening. Yeah, like you've been awakened to something here. Okay, we do have the swan. Okay, so you could definitely be connecting to a water sign here. Okay, a Pisces, I believe, received the black swan. I do see the white swan on here. All right, so this is black and white it's almost like something is black or white. All right. Something that was white is being presented in a black nature. Something that was black is being presented in a white nature. Okay. Or this could be the what do you call it? The contrast. Okay. So something is being contrasted. Okay. There's something that is actually being contrasted. And it's interesting when you contrast something, okay, because it's almost like something's fading in and out, okay, or something is reverting, okay. So it's almost like you are doing something, but you feel as though now there's reversion, or you're reverting back to something, okay. So you almost feel at a loss, or something is being lost there. And it could be in translation. Okay, you feel as though there's a loss in translation. So you could definitely be talking to foreigners, okay, or there are individuals that are foreign to the information that you are given, okay, giving. So the way that you are given something, you are of its nature, okay, or you've been given the nature to present something in the manner that you are presenting it, okay, but other individuals are foreign to that nature, okay, it's not natural to them. They've lived outside the realm, they've existed outside of the realm, but they have not existed within it. You have. So now you are of possession of it. You possess it. So you are delivering it in that manner, or you're expressing it in that manner. So it's not for others to possess, but it's for you to possess and express. Once you possess something, it's needed to be expressed, and that's what you're doing. So it's okay, Libra. I'm getting that it's okay. You've been naturally expressing something. And it might be to a high degree. It might be elevated. Even though we're talking about the third house, I'm getting more as though that's kind of like, you know, the call. That's the sound. That's the vocalization of something. You're vocalizing something. You're being vocal about something. Okay, that's the way that you're expressing something. Okay, but your tongue, your your tongues are coming off different. Okay, your tongue is coming off foreign, and it's okay because I'm getting either individuals have to put on the captions. Okay, they need to find a translator. Okay, or soon there will be someone that will translate it. Okay, that's around that individual so that they can grasp what you were saying, and then come back and say, "Oh, Libra, Libra, beautiful Libra, you are a master." Okay, so it seems as though you've been positioned under a master. Okay, so you are given instructions by one master. To express what needs to be expressed masterfully by you, Libra. All right, so what else do we have here? This is an elemental. Yeah, so we have transformation, pressure, card number 26, and we have 42, movement speed, which also saw as 24. All right, so there's been an inversion here, okay, or a switcheroo, switch around, okay, but it seems as though 24 is the number here. 24. So some of you guys could be around the age 14 is kind of young to watch this, but you could be 14 to like 24, okay? Or there's something that you've been doing, 14 to 24, okay, that's like a 10-year difference. All right, so there's something that you've been doing for 10 years. I would say that you are at a master stage at this level. 10 years is mastering, okay? So I do see a lot of degrees, all right? I see a lot of degrees, and this could definitely be symbolically. There are a lot of degrees that you've earned, okay? Whether you have it physically, whether you went to, Earth school to do it, okay? I'm getting you've went through school here in a different way, okay? It might not be in the way that our earthly schools are positioned or are structured, but I'm getting that you have went through school, okay? You've went through it in a fast, quick way, all right? You could have went through school naturally in a quick way, like you were a quick learner, okay? Like something, you're Speedy Gonzalez. So you've had multiple transformations. In a small amount of time, you've had multiple transformations, okay? You've had multiple transformations. You have undergone multiple transformations, and you still currently are. Because it seems as though you still are in school, okay, in a certain type of way. You're still a student in a certain type of way. But it seems as though you're phasing. You're phasing in and out of student, teacher, student, instructor, okay? And that might be how your tongues are coming off. That might be how you're, expressing something vocally. And like I was saying, there's kind of like there's a meeting place, okay, or a middle point here. There's a middle point, or someone's getting it. Someone's getting the point, okay, because they see the middle point of something. So this could be you're talking about something, and there's a lower point, and then there's a higher point to it. And you're saying that individuals are either getting the lower point of something or the higher point of something, but they're not getting the middle. They're not getting the in-between point. They're not coming in between, all right? They're either too high or they're too low. And that's just the way that you express something. But I'm getting that you are now starting to connect individuals to the middle point, or within a week, okay, whatever you're doing, whatever you're a part of, whatever the reason is for you to be in this position, I'm getting within a week, you will see confirmation, or you will, others will start to realize, okay, the benefit of how you expressed something. So I'm getting A++, right? 111%. Okay. I want to start to use these cards more because it's my shamanic healing oracle, because I haven't really been using it, and so they're still new to me, they're foreign. So it's like I'm within the home of this. So shamanic, an instructor, a teacher, someone who prepares a ritual. I believe I was saying something about a ritual. It could have been also in Pisces. A ritual. Okay, so for Libra, what do we have? Shamanic Healing Oracle message for Libra. Okay, ooh, is this one? Yeah, one. Movement into balance. All right, so we have what, 42? Movement speed. Yeah, like I said, something was being presented in a quick fashion, okay? And so it's almost as though you were trying to present something at the end, okay? It's like you were going from the alpha to the omega or something like that, okay? In a quick fashion, but now we are trying to find out what's in the middle, okay? And then we have Is this upside down? Oh, no, 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 no. And then we have 30 divine timing. Yeah, like I said, things will work out in divine timing. Look at that. This is the eye. Okay, that's the capstone. Okay, so something will be complete, something will be finished. Okay, so the process of enlightening, okay, or enlightenment, okay, will be complete here. Okay, and then soon, yeah, 33, integration. All right, so it's about integrating. It's about integrating what you have learned, what's been taught to you, okay, what's been instructed, and also now expressing that outwardly. Okay, so it's almost as though you've been given something, okay, but you've understood it. Okay, your way of integrating something is at a quick way, quick rate. Okay, your integration rate is quick. All right, so you're able to process something quickly and allow yourself to fuse with it. All right, so it's not your fault that you can do that at a quick rate. Okay, and it takes others, maybe a lifetime or, some time, more time than, you feel is necessary for yourself. All right, but you don't have to worry about that. Okay, in a week, give it a week. Okay, give it a week. All right, so we didn't have to get any tarot. That message was meant for you, Libra. Okay, so you resonated with it. You resonated with it. If you needed more, definitely check out your, other signs, your other placements. All right, but I'll go ahead and leave it there. You know, I'll be seeing you guys in another reading. But until then, Libra, stay tuned.